Welcome to our quick little video to explain how assignments work in our Canvas course. Okay, in order to access our assignments, students will log into sw1.instructure.com. They'll find our class, click on the tile like they are in Google Classroom, and go to Modules, and they'll see this list of assignments. All students know how to get here at this point. You'll notice we have a Week 3 overview for last week with China under Mao Zedong, going from January 21st to the 25th. Notice that the assignments are in order and then the day. It doesn't necessarily mean our students log into the computer each day and then just do computer work. Sometimes these assignments are interactive things that we do in class, and sometimes what we'll see in here is a makeup option. When a student clicks on an assignment, I'm going to take you to example for week 2.5 for Thursday of the previous week. They will see our directions. You can see here that our students had a choice, so they would click on those for further directions. And we have our rubric here. When we have these targets on the side of the rubric, let me go ahead and highlight that for you. When we have these targets icons on the side of the rubric and on the side of the assignment title, that means we have an assessment score, which means it will be something that will test for standardized scores or our state standards. These standards, I take a sample from each of the assignments to inform how our students are doing on each of the standards. So we have our 12.3.5 for social studies, this one, and this one so far. You'll notice assignments will repeat. So we've got 1.6 and 1.6 and 1.6. That would be week 1 and then the sixth thing listed in that module. What that means is that assignment, I took a sample score in order to inform a score for this standard, and this standard. You'll notice we have 2.5 repeated and 3.4. So it's important for our students to get in each assignment because it helps to inform how they are doing on particular scores. How this looks in PowerSchool or Unified Classroom is that those target scores will count as a summative assessment, which is 60% of our students' score in the course. Notice that these are out of 10 points consistently. And what happens is that when we have multiple assignments that informs this score, so when we go back to the previous example, like where 12.2.1 has 3 assignments in that, we take the average of the 3 assignments with the most recent assignment counting for a heavier weight than the old assignments in order to make up that score. When these scores are calculated in, this particular person would have about an 80% in the course. I will not always have those scores counting in the grade because those are in progress. So often in the gradebook you'll see this screen where we have these orange dots, which means they are not counted in the score yet. So our students have a chance to bring those scores up before they really impact their score. When these are not counted in, right now this student would hold a 97%, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they have a 97% for the class for the quarter so far. It just means that these are not taken into account just yet. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at gambler@sw1.k12.wy.us. Thank you for your time. Have a good night.